Imagine a woman named Sarah at her office desk staring at a rejection email that reads, "We regret to inform you." Her heart sinks as doubt creeps in, "Am I really good enough?" Nathaniel Branden invites us into moments like this, where self-esteem isn't fluff but survival. What if the judgment you pass on yourself right now is the key to unlocking every success or hidden struggle in your life? Before you brush it off as simple confidence, consider this. Low self-esteem quietly sabotages your happiness, work, and even relationships. Branden argues it underpins almost every psychological problem. Sarah's rejection wasn't just about one job. Branden describes real cases like hers, where a single no sends shockwaves, anxiety, hesitation, withdrawal. These moments reveal how fragile our self-worth often is and how deeply it shapes our future actions and moods. Think of self-esteem as an inner thermostat that sets your emotional climate. When self-esteem's high, warmth and confidence flood your decisions. When it's low, cold doubt freezes your action. Branden shows that tuning this thermostat daily is key. It's not fixed, it's responsive, and it controls what you believe you deserve. Here's the wild part. The judgment you make about yourself each day is often stronger than others' opinions. Your inner critic or champion creates your reality more than any external feedback. The payoff? Mastering self-esteem transforms you from a victim of circumstance to the hero of your life's story. Branden doesn't leave us guessing. He offers 6 pillars, practical daily habits that build real self-esteem. These aren't vague ideals, they're your toolkit for radical change. Take living consciously. Branden recounts a man named David who spent years sleepwalking through life, a corporate drone, until he started noticing his own feelings and decisions. Awareness isn't just mindfulness fluff, it's the switch that lets you choose growth over autopilot, reclaiming power over your story. Next, self-acceptance isn't blind praise, it's embracing your shadow without denial. Imagine holding a cracked vase, recognizing the flaws yet treasuring its unique beauty. Branden's metaphor reminds us that refusal to face our imperfections is the enemy of true self-esteem. Responsibility is a pillar that often trips us up. Branden shares stories of people stuck blaming, but when they claimed ownership, their choices, emotions, and outcomes, they unlocked agency. Responsibility isn't a burden, it's a launchpad to change, proving you steer your fate, not the chaos. How does all this theory play out in daily life? Branden explores parenting, work, and society, showing that self-esteem shapes our external world more than we realize. Branden tells of a mother who stopped praising her child's good grades alone and instead celebrated effort and courage. This shift created resilience, not pressure, teaching kids that their worth isn't tied only to achievement, but to who they are trying to be. At work, managers either choke or charge motivation. Branden references Apple's early teams, where respect and tough love fostered innovation, showing self-esteem can be a workplace currency that powers productivity or triggers quiet collapse. On a societal level, Branden argues that cultures that shame or dismiss self-esteem pay a steep price: higher depression rates, violence, disengagement. The insight: nurturing self-esteem isn't just nice, it's social hygiene. Imagine public health campaigns teaching self-respect alongside vaccines. Remember Sarah at the start? Her story is yours too. That moment you doubt yourself is the crossroads. Branden's 6 pillars are like a map and toolkit for choosing the path where you're not victim but hero. So here's your challenge. Today, try one: notice a self-judgment and meet it without shame. That simple act can tilt your inner thermostat and start a ripple of change. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.